What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is TishaTheBrave. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing okay. Before we get into the video, I just want to remind you guys, if you're into astrology and numerology, weekly on my Patreon account I put out the moon forecast and the numerology forecast for the week. Okay, so you should definitely check me out on there and, you know, become a Patreon member, period. Okay, down. If you guys know me personally, all of my very good friends are Virgos. I absolutely love this energy, and so it's just really fitting for me to really talk about these things, you know. The Virgo is actually represented by the goddess of wheat and agriculture. To me, it represents a woman who is in her divine masculine, a woman who understands action, work, and logic as a part of spiritual fulfillment. So the Virgo reminds us never to lose ourselves in the process of helping other people. Sometimes people like myself, like Pisces and empaths and everything like that, can do this thing where they put other people before them constantly and all the time. See, the Virgo understands that even though you're doing service, it must not come between my time and my things. They are very understanding of their own energy. They will allow themselves time to recuperate from anything, like to the point where they don't even talk about it to anybody else. That's the other thing we have to talk about. Since Virgo is governed by Mercury, which is a planet of communication and logic, what I find to be interesting is that we have Gemini, who's also governed by this, and we have Virgo, who's also governed by Mercury, right? Geminis are very openly communicative. Virgos speak when they need to speak. Geminis are quite very speedy with their thoughts, and their thoughts are almost passing moments. Virgos have like consistent thoughts. It's almost like they have to solve the problem and they have to get to the bottom of it, to the root of it. And like a Gemini is almost like, I've got a million thoughts going on. So let's talk about what the Virgo governs and why it's so important that we have this as a zodiac sign and why we need people like the Virgos. So first of all, we have health. Health is a big one, okay? Virgos have a sensitive digestive system, so therefore they are very sensitive to what they eat. So if you guys know, like, the thing about Virgos is sometimes they can be fussy eaters, and that's because they can't trust everything because they have such a sensitive digestive system. I don't know about all of you guys, but I know a lot of Virgos who hate cheese. It's for the best that they are not into certain like greasy foods and things like that, because they are the ones that remind us that we are supposed to eat better, we're supposed to do better with our health. Virgos are super into fitness too. Even the ones that I know that are not necessarily like gym people or whatever, they actually think about working out a lot, or like, you know, when they say to themselves, oh, I haven't worked out in a long time, I need to kind of like incorporate some of that stuff. They may have like habits where they like, oh, let me do like 50 push-ups a day or something like that, but they'll have like a health habit or a workout habit. Even if it's not super consistent, they'll have something that will spark them to kind of like work out or do something to do with health. And they are the reminders for us to actually eat healthier, to be healthier people. And so I really like that about them. And sometimes they are the ones often criticizing us for eating too late or eating too much. And, you know, they are the reminders of health, and that's why Virgos are important. And of course, like I said earlier, they are very logical people. They are governed by Mercury. They are here to naturally solve problems. I equate Virgos a lot with the life path 4s, if you guys are into numerology, which are the people who create systems, they create organization and know how to solve problems. Like literally, whether it's physical or mental, they'll be able to really break it down and solve it. Or they will actually come to the conclusion, if it's not solvable, to not stress about the fact that it's not solvable. See, the thing about Virgos is, like, I don't think they have much anxiety about the fact that they can't solve a problem. They may be a little bit annoyed, but I don't think they have much anxiety about the things that they can't help, because they understand, logically speaking, there's no reason to worry about this, because now I'm just putting myself through like a mental state that I don't need. And it's like, a lot of zodiac signs will probably be very agitated or very upset about that, but they're teaching us to kind of like be level-headed. And so I actually learned that a lot from my Virgo friends, speaking from a Pisces perspective, because normally for me, even though I'm a Taurus moon, sometimes I'm just like, damn, I really wish I could solve the situation. I really wish I could get down to the bottom of this. But in fact, it's just like Virgos actually teach me there's nothing you can do, so let it go and move on. So Virgos actually govern the world of pets as well. I don't know about you, but any Virgo I know has been either very interested in animals or pets, or the other side of the other Virgos that I know is that they've all had weird and strange pets. I know a Virgo that has a pet turtle and a cat, and I know another Virgo who's got like a xylitol or something. Like I forgot what that, why did I say xylitol? I realized that's like a sugar or something, right? Oh my gosh, no, but I know a friend who has a creature that's under the sea. I don't know what it's called, but bitch, I'm gonna show you a picture. My friend has one of those. So Virgos are here to take care of the animals. Because of that, our ecosystem flourishes. Our ecosystem flourishes because it's like understanding how important they are to the system of the world is everything. I don't know if you guys have heard this story, and I'm gonna insert my nerdy historian inside of me right now, but like apparently the Black Plague was actually caused by the Pope because he actually banned all cats. So people were like trying to kill cats and stuff like that. Then they realized that the whole like countries and stuff were being overtaken by rats because the cats weren't there, and then eventually they had to leave the cats alone. But at one point everybody was just killing cats on the street. I don't know what zodiac sign the Pope was, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't a Virgo, because a Virgo would have understood that if you kill the cats, the mice will come. And sure enough, that's what happened. So the Virgos are teaching us about the ecosystem, about the pets, about the animals around the world, and that is very amazing, okay? I wonder what David Attenborough is. Is he a Virgo? I hope he is. So essentially what I'm trying to say is the Virgo is here to help us ground us into reality. So they're teaching us that yes, we can help others, but never forget ourselves. Never forget ourselves in the process. There is another way to handle situations. There is another way to fix this object, you know? And never forget the ecosystem and the animals. And they're also here to remind us to keep healthy, whether that is mentally or physically, right? That's what they're here to do. Now, if you are a Virgo, here is some helpful advice. These are the things that you could potentially struggle with. Because you're mainly comfortable in the logical aspect of things making sense because of your analytical nature, you guys may need to work on your solar plexus chakra, because some things are gonna make spiritual sense. Some things are gonna make emotional sense. And although for you everything is logical, that is not how always the world works. And so when you're unsure of what's happening to you in the world, you guys get prone to depression because the work that you're putting in is not accumulating results, for example, you know? So you guys need to get with the solar plexus chakra and make sure that you are implementing some yellow into your life. Eat some naturally yellow foods. Meditate to some solar plexus sound bowls, like meditation sounds. And also meditate with yellow crystals, or just have a yellow crystal around your neck or whatever it is. And then the next thing is to work on your third eye chakra, because spiritually speaking, you guys need to open up to your divine feminine and allow your emotions to sometimes be poured out. When you're more emotional, you're more receptive to receiving help from the divine. When you're open to listening to your own emotions, or when you're open to actually feeling your emotions, and you start realizing that you can't do everything by yourself, that's when you start connecting to the divine, and then the divine will push you in a way where it's like, you know, I'm giving you answers here. Listen to your still small voice instead. So your gut instinct, literally your gut instinct, is here for us to connect to our intuition. So for example, if you see a person, you've never met them before, and someone's introducing you to them, you're just like, ooh, I have a weird feeling about this person. If they invite me somewhere later on, I'm not gonna go. That's your gut instinct warning you this is not a good sign to go. So stuff like that you have to work on. So the same thing from the solar plexus transfers to the third eye chakra. The difference is we're changing color. So literally it's meditating to third eye chakra sounds and bowls or whatever it is that you like. Meditating with purple crystals, or wearing purple crystals with you, or carrying that. Eating naturally purple foods, you know, and wearing purple. So right now, Virgos, this is the opportunity for you to kind of get in touch with your spiritual side and understand that being a Virgo is not just about all the logic and stuff like that. Yes, you're born to help with that, but also you need to be more rounded as an individual as well, so that you could be more fulfilled in life and not just be static with everything, because not everything in the world is so black and white. All right, my name is TishaTheBrave. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Bye 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 bye.